Let us take a look at the control signals in a data path. So in each clock cycle, whatever actions take place in one stage, they are stored in interstage registers and they are available for use by the next stage in the next clock cycle. So since these interstage registers like RA, RB, RZ, RY, RM and PC temp, they are required in every clock cycle, so they are always enabled. But certain registers like the program counter or the instruction register or the register file, since they are required only in certain processing steps, they should be enabled only on those stages. So let us see what all control signals would be required. If you see, this is the register file over here, and the register file requires a RF write enable. This RF write enable signal will enable the register file only when a write operation has to be performed. This multiplexer B, since it requires to choose between two inputs, one input which is coming from the register and another input which is the immediate value which is coming from the instruction register. So it requires one B select signal which could be 1 bit, and this helps the multiplexer to choose between the register content or the immediate value. This B select can be made equal to the immediate instructions. This means that for all the immediate instructions, this will be enabled. The ALU has k bits to specify the ALU operation. So if the ALU can perform say 12 operations, if the ALU is capable of performing operations like add, or, nor, XOR, NAND, 12 operations of this kind. So the number of bits that would be required for these operations would be 4. Depending upon the values of these bits over here, the k bits over here, the operation that has to be performed will be chosen. The ALU will perform that operation in stage 3, and depending upon that operation, appropriate condition signals will be generated. So these could be the various flags, the zero flag, the overflow flag, the sign flag, and so on. It could be connected to the program status word or the flag register. For multiplexer Y, which is getting 3 inputs, one is coming from the output of the ALU, one is coming from the memory in case it was reading the memory like for a load operation. The third input is the return address in case there is a call to a subroutine and the return address has to be saved. So since there are 3 inputs, the select signal for this multiplexer would have to be of 2 bits. So depending upon this particular combination, appropriate input, either the RZ or memory or the return address, will be passed on to RY. One of the multiplexer C decides what will go into the input port. So which address of the input port has to be specified depends upon the choice of this multiplexer C. This multiplexer C can choose the destination register if it is a 2 address instruction or a 3 address instruction. So I'm just giving you an example. So suppose if the instruction was add R1 R2, R3. In case this is a 3 address instruction, if the format of the instruction was like this, opcode and a register address over here, a register address over here, and a register address here. This was bit 0 and this was bit 31, assuming it is a 32-bit instruction. So if it was a 3 address instruction, the destination register could be over here from bits 17 to 21. So in case of a 3 register instruction, IR, these bits 21 to 17 would be allowed to specify the address of the input port. Had this been a 2 address instruction like move R1, R2, so if the contents of R2 have to be moved into R1, then in that case this would have been the destination address, and so 26 to 22 would specify the destination address in case it is a 2 address instruction, and then multiplexer C would choose that address. The third possibility is that if some address from the program counter has to be stored in the link register, that also goes into the register file, so that address of the link register can be chosen over here. So these select all the control signals for the data path of the processor. Here at the input port also you can see the input addresses of the 2 registers. In case it is a 3 address instruction, there will be 2 source operands, so they will be available over here in these bits, which are bits 22 to 26 and bits 27 to 31. So these are all the control signals of the data path.